Alright, travel lovers, are you ready to have your mind blown? Today I'm taking you on a whirlwind journey through one of South America's most underrated gems, Bolivia. Whether you're into wild geography, rich traditions, or just some jaw-dropping trivia, you won't look at Bolivia the same way again. Let's dive in. First off, Bolivia isn't just about Spanish. It actually recognizes a staggering 37 official languages. Imagine all those dialects: Quechua, Aymara, Guarani, and so many more. It's the country with the most official indigenous languages in the world. Here's a capital city conundrum for you. Bolivia has not one but two capitals. Sucre is the constitutional capital, but La Paz is where the government does its thing, and get this, it's the highest administrative capital city in the world, at about 3,650 meters above sea level. That's more than 11,900 feet. And if you think that's cool, wait until you see the Salar de Uyuni. It's not just the world's largest salt flat, covering over 10,000 square kilometers. It's an otherworldly white desert that also happens to be a gold mine for lithium. Lake Titicaca is next on our list. Not only is it the world's highest navigable lake at over 12,500 feet, but it's also a sacred site for indigenous peoples, brimming with legends and ancient ruins just waiting to be explored. Now, here's something wild. Bolivia is one of only two landlocked countries in South America. They lost their coastline to Chile in the War of the Pacific, but Bolivia still has a navy and even celebrates Sea Day every year to keep the dream of ocean access alive. Geographically, Bolivia is all over the map. Tropical Amazon rainforests, Andean peaks, the Gran Chaco plains, and wetlands like the Pantanal. It's the ultimate destination for travelers who want it all. Speaking of nature, Madidi National Park is an absolute biodiversity hotspot with over 1,000 bird species and thousands more plants and animals. Perfect for anyone who loves a good wildlife adventure. Ever heard of Potosi? Back in the 16th century, it was basically the Dubai of its time, thanks to Cerro Rico's silver mines. The city's riches changed global economies, and the mountain's legacy still echoes today. If you love Brazil nuts, thank Bolivia. It produces about 70% of the world's supply. These super healthy nuts travel from the Amazon to tables around the globe. Bolivia has one of the highest percentages of indigenous people, 62% of the population. The cultural traditions here run deep, vibrant, and proud. Check this out. The Quelcaya ice cap is the world's largest high-altitude ice field. It's not just scenic. Scientists monitor it closely to track climate change. El Alto, right next to La Paz, sits at a dizzying 4,150 meters. It's the highest major city on the planet. Want something quirky? Bolivians decorate skulls called natitas and keep them at home for good luck and protection. Talk about unique customs. There's even a hotel made almost entirely of salt near Uyuni, the Palacio de Sal. Yes, you can literally sleep on a salt bed. In La Paz, you might spot people dressed as zebras helping kids cross the street. These zebra crossings are all about making road safety fun and memorable. Evo Morales made history as Bolivia's first indigenous president. He led the country from 2006 to 2019 and worked hard to uplift indigenous communities and reduce poverty. The Bolivian flag is more than just colors: red for valor, yellow for mineral riches, green for fertile land. It's a symbol of both national and indigenous pride. St. Peter's Prison in La Paz is like a city within a city. Inmates run their own shops, have families inside, and once even allowed tours until things got a bit too wild. Bolivia's not just about minerals. It's a top exporter of quinoa, the trendy superfood that hails straight from the Andes. Last but not least, this country's climate is all over the place, from sun-baked deserts to steamy jungles. Bolivia's diversity really is next level. So, are you ready to add Bolivia to your bucket list? Trust me, you'll never run out of stories to tell. Thanks for joining me. Hit that subscribe if you want more travel surprises from around the globe.